Okay, here we have a Softub motor pump that is got a leaky seal. And you take it apart, you take the top off here, this thing. There's a bunch of screws on this different version. There's a whole bunch of different versions of this pump. But generally what you have to do if you want to change the seal that's down in there is you have to take this impeller out, and it just turns, it'll turn this way, counterclockwise, to turn it off. It's a standard type of thread on there, but there is a thread. So you have to brace the shaft with something, and unfortunately usually wind up destroying the impeller or part of it in doing this. You might have to buy a new impeller and seal. But if you're lucky enough to take it apart, just the seals, you might be able to do it. So you have to brace that bottom shaft, and then you have to use some sort of a puller, because in this particular version, you can't get anything around this impeller to crank it. There's just no way to get down in there unless there's some special tool that Softub has. But what I came up with, I have a puller, and I turned the jaws around the other side, got them hooked inside the impeller, and then I could turn it. So at this point, I've turned, with bracing that down below and on top, I can turn this thing off, and now I can get to the seal down below it. And I'll have to inspect the impeller and see if I destroyed it too much, but I might just replace that too. So in this particular job, it's the impeller and seal I'm going to replace. Everything else is fine with this pump. Pump works great. The starter winding assembly down below was a little bit stiff, so I went in and I lubricated that. That's another thing with these things. If you, when you turn them on and you just hear a little zzz and then it stops, it's usually that start winding down below, and there's a little black cap down the bottom, a couple screws that pops right off, and it's just a matter of lubricating that. But this is a Softub pump, one version of it. There's another version or two versions that have where you can actually get to that impeller and wrap something around it and twist it, and they're a lot easier to do. This particular version, pain in the ass. So anyway, there's a way of doing it. I just loosened this thing, so now I can crank it off. But I just wanted to show you that this is the way I did it. Okay, bye.